Good day, everyone, especially to you, Mom. Good day. I am Will James Adente, and I will be your reporter for the last topic of the Module 10, the integrating ecological literacy into the curriculum. So, what is this? So, the synthetic literacy promotes a variety of teaching strategies based on processes that are developmentally appropriate to students level to foster knowledge, skills, and values essential to sustain the environment. Students learn based through varied strategies. So that includes hands-on activities, truthful discussion, and combined indoor and outdoor environments using interdisciplinary project. So as educators, explore how to prepare students for sustainable living, the center for ecoliteracy, so promotes hands-on discussion based on interdisciplinary strategies. So we have here the like combining science and gardening, deepen environmental understanding, and at every developmental stage. So next we have the place-based learning. So as experiential learning strategy that engage students in their environments. Activities includes mapping the local environment, studying the interplay between local society and the environment, supporting habitat restoration, and working with local citizens to improve the quality of life. So, in growing numbers of schools, students are stepping outside the classroom, so explore their surroundings like mapping local ecosystem or restoring native habitats as part of experiential learning model that builds real-world environmental knowledge. So, we have also the K principles. So, this includes the principle of place-based learning. So, integrating place-based project back in the classroom. So, next is students learning to apply knowledge to real problems. So, students playing an active role in redefining and recreating projects. So, classroom are reconnecting with their communities by letting the students tackle local issues. So, example of this is creating recycling campaigns. So, uh, we also experienced that now way back in elementary or in high school. So we are tasked to create a recycling campaign, so creating what posters and in campaigns, no, and where they apply what they learn and help design a meaningful projects. So the teachers task us to create a project that can help our environment, no. So next we have students collaborating with local citizens, organizations, agencies, businesses, and governments. Now, uh, in this place-based learning, so students are uh, tasked or give the freedom to collaborate with our local citizens, organization, etc. So students, next is students helping make plans that shape the future of the social, physical, and economic environments. No, uh, it's, it helps our students to shape the future. So even when they are students, they help us to make our future, so our future to shape, no. So next is students viewing their community as an ecosystem and understanding relationships and processes necessary for healthy living. So students are working, no, with local groups, no, business and governments, so helping the community garden to understand how social, economic, and environmental system work together like an ecosystem. So what we have also in our barangay now, no, which is the tupad. So tupad is giving chance the students to help the barangay or environment to sustain, no, the ecosystem. So by helping the students and to have money, so help their studies, and also helping the community by the help of the students. No? So next is the project-based learning. So it is a strategy that involves students and project that use a variety of resources. So including the community, technology, outside experts, written resources, and the web. So while the teacher usually serve as facilitator of learning, no? So we all know that teachers are shifting into the role of facilitators as students use diverse tools, no, from interviews with the local experts to online research to drive their learning in community-based projects like studying local water quality. So we'll know that teachers now in our curriculum is the facilitator, no, because we are learner-centered teaching. So that's why it encouraged the students, the learners, to search for their own. So especially if we have research, so especially in science students, so they are tasked to have research in our environment. What are the best research that can we came students came up to save our environment. No? So next is impact on learners. So what are the impacts of this uh, mga learner, no, learning, no, to the learners. So in first is increase the critical thinking of students. No? Next is fostered positive attitude towards subjects such as mathematics and exemplary performance with conceptual questions and applied problems. So the last one is improve positive study and work habits, problem solving capabilities, and self-esteem. So likewise, project-based learning bears environmental impact, no, such as habitat restoration, modeling the evolution of agriculture, and changing food in schools. So project-based learning is like redesigning a school cafeteria, no, example this, to support the local food, improves student critical thinking, motivation, study habits, and even their self-esteem, no, while making a tangible impact on their communities. Now, these are the most impact on learners when they apply this principle of plane-based and the project-based learning, no, in our environment. So next is the Socratic inquiry. So this is named after the Greek philosopher Socrates, who believed patterns, not answer, stimulate learning. So therefore, rather than aching facts and information, teachers encourage students ask questions about their assumption, values, and perceptions. Therefore, the role of teacher shifts from direct installation to facilitating discussion. So we all know because we are in a learner-centered teaching, so teacher encourage the students to share their knowledge, ideas, and opinions. Also, show their skills. No, so through skilled quiz, the teacher asks students to clarity their statements and identify weakness in their arguments and provide evidence. No, so based in the Socratic method, so teachers guide student, no, in discussion to question assumption and support their views, no, like asking what makes you believe this solution is the most sustainable. So especially in during debate, no. So last week we have an debate about the technology, the social media, because of the rampant fake news, no. So who are to blame? Is it the social media or the people itself? So next we have the experiential learning. So it promotes students' involvement in the real world and defines the teacher role as a facilitator of learning. So, the process of learning leads to behavioral outcomes. It's based on the premise that learning is an active and a continuous process with experience and its foundation. So, rooted in real life application, experiential learning helps students grow through active participation, no? Like planning and school energy audit, while teachers support behavior change and deeper understanding. So, we all know that when we push the students to believe in themselves, to gain motivation, so it really helps them to bring their self-esteem and to change their behavior to more sociable, no? So next is the principles of learning with environmental literacy. So the first one is experiential learning is vital to schooling for sustainability. So number two is only through direct contact with the natural world will students develop an in-depth understanding of fundamental ecological principles. So by working with others to solve real-world problems, they also develop skills at the heart of sustainable living. And next is when students participate in experiential learning, they frequently follow the learning cycle. So and the last one is this is the process that it starts with unstructured exploration. So followed by the concept, formation, and application. So students gain sustainability skills by directly engaging with nature, so such as exploring a forest before studying ecosystem. No, it is very essential to have a physical look, no, in the environment to know what exactly are we studying in our ecosystem, and then applying in their insights to instructor reflection, real world solutions. So what are the solution that we can give to our environment or our ecosystem nowadays. And next is the interdisciplinary learning. So it emphasizes connections between traditionally discrete disciplines such as math, science, history, and language arts. So rather than limiting learning to one content area at a time, learning the following are advantage of interdisciplinary learning. So breaking down between barriers of subjects, no? Interdisciplinary learning helps students connect ideas like combining math and social studies to analyze environmental data. So making learning more meaningful and applicable. So it really helped us so no to combine not only two but no three subjects to make our make our learning more engaging, no? And applicable. So next is the advantage of interdisciplinary. So the first one is when learning and organized and around themes, problems, and seek knowledge and skills from variety of disciplines to provide an expanded and more uh, complex topics. Now, when done, well, interdisciplinary approach eliminates fragments of learning to compile skills. Number Number three, it is allows students to access from different entry points, no, as they work with different sources and information and perspective. So number four, it allows teachers to better differentiate more interesting and rich method assessment. So next is it increases students' motivation for learning as well as their understanding to arguments, level of active engagement. So six is students recognize the value of their learning and become more involved to it. No? And seven, students learn more when they are apply and variety skills to what they're studying and when they interact with their classmates, teachers, members of the community. So interdisciplinary, last one, is interdisciplinary teaching and learning adheres to the principle that help uh, the sustainable living. By using interdisciplinary methods like having student collaborates with community and sustainable project. No, teacher foster deeper engagement and higher motivation and long-lasting skills aligned with sustainability living. No, it gives the students to have more engaging in our community to create a new what learning, no, create a new skills that they didn't know that they have that skills, no, but to engage them to develop their inner skills. That's it for my topic, and thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you gain a lot of knowledge about the integrating ecological literacy into the curriculum. So thank you so much, and once again, good day.